my story on how I got back to dancing and why I was not dancing. And YouTube, my name is Manuel Kanza. I'm a choreographer, professional choreographer from Angola. And I have been distanced from my dance for a while. Sorry for my breathing, I just finished dancing. And I wanted to share with you. So I've danced all my life, ever since I was 4, 5 years old. But I started to perform at 7 at birthday parties. I was that kid whom was always taken to birthday parties as a young, young baby going to parties and showcase. My mom actually taught me how to dance my first steps, then my uncle, my auntie. And I was always, caught up watching videos on VHS about pop. I would see Madonna, Michael Jackson, and I just grew up watching a lot of MTV videos and dance videos. So I've always had dance in my life for a really long, long, long time until I started doing it professionally. So I'm gonna be checking my microphone, making sure that it's still on. So I have been dancing for a long time. I'm almost at my 40s, and I'm a family guy. So a lot of things started to change when I turned 18, 20, somewhere there, because I was starting to take my dance a little bit more serious. And as I took it serious, things started to happen. Good things started to happen. But when good things are way too good to be true, there's always something in the back, something behind the scenes that is being not destroyed, but being suspended. And I dedicated a lot of my time to dance, 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 only dance. I was doing psychology in university. I skipped it because I wanted to follow dance. And then luckily, I got sponsored to study in Brazil, and I was doing dance university in Botafogo at Angel Viana. And my graduation was online because I had to come back to Angola, and it was very challenging uh, trip for me. But during those time, I was dancing the whole time and not doing anything else until my country got into economic crisis, and then things started to change drastically financially. So I knew that I was there in Brazil, but when I get back to Angola, I have family to take care and bills to pay. So I knew my dance was the only thing I could do. What can I do when I go back, and how can I prepare what's coming forward? I was always taught by my parents to always think ahead. So I was starting to make plans, and I wanted to give up the university in Brazil before it finished as well, because I was already worried what was going to happen when I get back to my country. So I started to investigate how people make money with their talent, and I realized that dance was always the last option in all lists that I researched. So I said, wow, what can I do for this dance to become a business? Then I got into the motivation YouTube videos, and I started to hear and see many things. And then my mind started to open. I was watching many motivation videos about how to get rich, how to do this and that. I got into a whole different universe. And then I started to see, okay, so how can I make my dance like the fitness industry? The fitness industry is much larger than the dance industry because they are very well organized. The way they do their fitness, everything is very well organized. Then I realized Zumba included, which is Zumba is a lot of dance. If you look at nicely, it's a lot of dance, and also it's fun while you work out. So I say, how can I use my dance that way? So I started to explore, and I realized online. So I said, okay, why don't I start doing tutorials and maybe start selling these tutorials just like fitness instructors do? They sell packages. So I started to do some classes online. But I knew that the kuduro and Afro house is the only way for me to be unique because I needed to find a niche. That's what they always say on YouTube. So I was like, I need to find my niche. So in Brazil, I started to be quite known for Kuduro and Afro House, and I was invited to Rio Agadoshka, and I was doing workshops there and teaching some people also at some academies. And I realized Kuduro is my way to go. So I stopped doing hip hop because I was into hip hop, popping, locking, and everything. So I started investing myself in Kuduro and Afro House because it was the way to go. So over time, I started doing. And then I realized that I wasn't happy because I was just recording videos to make money, recording videos to send out to students, recording videos for classes and stuff. And my dance, how I felt, how I wanted to, what got me to Brazil and everything that got me to where I wasn't doing anymore. So I would say, I'm doing Kuduro and Afro House. I'm happy. It's my culture. But am I happy doing it? Even if it's my culture, am I happy doing Kuduro and Afro House? Do I only have to dance Kuduro and Afro House because I need to make money? Then I'm like, 5 years, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years passed, and I wasn't happy. And I knew something was missing. Me. I wasn't doing for me. I was doing for my bills, for my family. And at home, we didn't have enough. I was like, I can't keep depending on people, and I can't keep depending, and I said I'm not happy. So I started to invest. I started to invest all the money that I was getting from the opportunities that Kuduro and Afro House gave me. I started to invest buying cameras. I started to invest making music videos, changing my studio. I closed my dance academy in 2020, and I was like, I'm not doing this anymore. I closed my dance studio, and I opened a video production studio. I started small, and nowadays I'm big. I'm doing short films, I'm doing documentaries, I'm doing content for television, I'm doing a lot of stuff. And I'm like, it's been almost more than 4 years actually. And I say, I think, and I see other people dance, and I'm like, wow, they're really into it. And I felt like I was there at that point, I can see where they're going. I can see if they don't do this, how they're gonna fail. I can see so many things, but I just can't tell the people close to me because I know that feeling is special and I don't have it. So instead of me trying to tell them, look, don't do this, I started to create opportunities for my community. I started to invite them to come into the studio. I started to record them without them knowing, and I started paying them to continue supporting them. So they were making videos for the tutorial videos that I used to do. They're the ones doing now. So I had more time for me. So I said, okay, now I have more than 500 videos on YouTube where people can subscribe and just learn all the foundations because I'm based more on, I only focus foundation when I teach. So I'm like, okay, the new trendy moves, my students can do it. I teach them. Some of the moves that you see, I actually teach them, especially choreographies, I teach them. But I don't show myself because I want to give them the spotlight. And so even if I'm teaching, I feel like I'm not upgrading. Like my dance is not way up there. The way I choreograph is not the way I dance my solos because I'm not real inside. I'm not feeling it. So my solo, my dance went down. I was more faster, more powerful, more creative. But when I choreograph, I think. So when I'm forced to think, I make beautiful choreographies. But for me, when it's time for me to dance, for me, it's not there. So I said, I think now that everything seems okay, now that everything is going okay, I have this for my family, I have that for my family. I stood away from dance and I created this whole new universe. I think things are starting to make for itself. And now I say, I'm still not there yet, but I can feel some relief. So I'm like, I think I'm in a hurry to start dancing again. I think I should have just waited one more year too, but I'm like, no, I can't anymore. So I started dancing again, and this is my story, guys. I had to cut it short, but this is my story how I'm getting to dance again. So it's different now. I'm not doing choreographies. I'm doing for me. Now the videos of Kuduro, Afro House, whatever videos you guys are gonna see from me, that's me. That's me, and I'm not doing it for anyone else, but I'm doing it for me. And I record it. I like to post in my social media. I don't really mind. I'm not the cloud chaser kind of person. I don't mind posting once a month or two. But if I feel like I love the video and I have my social media to share, I just put it. And I really appreciate the love and support that I get from my friends and family, the ones that usually comment on my videos. I support a lot of dancers in my community, and I don't know if someone doesn't like me, it's fine. But I I appreciate people for being honest. Like if they say, "Yo, I didn't like Manuel's video," and sometimes they write in the comments that that's old school or no, that's not good. For me, it's fine because that's their opinion. I can't be doing the trendy moves that my students are doing. I need to do what makes me happy because I'm from the beginning. I saw this dance growing. I can see this move they're doing. There's nothing new. I like to do the foundation, and the foundation is what makes me happy. Even the Afro house music and kuduro I dance to, personally, usually you will see me dance to the old school musics of Afro house or kuduro. And you won't see me doing fast moves because I like to do more controlled moves, more smooth moves, something I can feel with the beat instead of staying off beat because I want to put some flashy moves. I love to hit those points right. And the ones that I love the best is Kuduro Underground. That's me more than anything. And I like Afro House, but I like the fast Kuduro Underground version. And that's a lot of me right there. So uh, sorry I spoke too much. This is my story on how I got back to dance. I feel my passion. My heart wasn't in the place. Every time I dance, I was like, it's not real. No. Mm-mm. Last time I was teaching here in Angola, we make money. Also, dancers make money by teaching wedding wedding choreographers. Like you teach the bride and the groom, you teach their family. And one time I was there, the last time I was teaching, and they were late, and then people were like not really taking it serious. I'm like, what am I doing here? Why am I doing this? Even though I got paid for it, I was like, there was another half to receive, but I just gave up. I said, no, I'd rather stay without money than doing this. I can't do this to myself. And I gave up. Then that was the last time I said, that's it. I'm not dancing anymore. That's it, done. I'm not doing anything. Yeah, no work dance, no more. Yeah, so I just started posting videos on my membership YouTube, just doing regular small stuff, not going too hard. And yeah, my students could see my videos, but after I turn off the video, I'm like, I'm not happy. So now I am happy. Now I'm back to dancing, and now I feel in my heart, I'm like, just getting back. Every time I'm at home, I'm like, I need to go make a video. I'm like, oh, I love that song. I need to make a video. I feel free. I feel like a kid. It feels great. It really feels great to be dancing and not worrying about like what I need to do, what, you know. So it feels great, It just feels great to say I don't need to dance tomorrow, but I know after tomorrow, if I listen to a song, I want to dance to it. I can just go downstairs. I can drive to my studio and make a video, you know. And I have all the equipment. I have all the stuff I need, all the scenarios I need to make great videos. Sometimes I'm like, whoa, this is too much to explore. Where do I start? And it's just crazy. And I'm very happy, guys. And I hope that you'll find your happiness too. It might not be in dance. Maybe it's something you love to do, but you had to stop for a while. It's okay to take breaks. But my break was really long. I hope you don't have to take 5 years break or more than 4 years break like I did. Yeah, but I had to do it because my country is hard. If I was in another country, maybe it was gonna be a year, 2 years. Someone who dances all life to take more than 4 years without dancing, that's bad. That's really bad. I gained weight. I was really depressed, and I was frustrated. I started drinking, and I was getting a lot of weight, and I didn't care. I was like, I don't care. And people were telling me, "How are you gonna dance?" Because people that know me, I'm very popular in my country. People that know me, they'll say, "You're getting fat. How are you gonna dance?" I'm like, I don't care. You know, And now I'm like, I need to lose weight. I'm like, whoa. So 3 days I started training and I already lost a lot of weight. So kuduro and Afro house helps a lot to lose weight. And you just need to dance hard, you need to dance to the style you love. And I started to lose a lot of weight. And I'm starting to use my old jeans, old trousers that I didn't use anymore for the past 3, 4 years. It can fit on me now. I'm feeling sexy. I'm like, yeah. So this is my story, guys. I mean, I could talk about this all day, but I just hope that none of you have to go through this. I hope in your country that you take the best of what you do. If you're training, make sure that you keep doing it right. Make sure that you learn properly. Make sure that you do your research. Ask your teacher, what is this? What is that? How do you dance this? What is the accent? How you do this move? Why is it fast? What is the difference between Kuduro and Afro House? Is it okay to just focus on trendy moves or maybe technique or maybe just foundation? I would say do the three, you know? If you're in the moment, you're teaching, and a lot of people are coming to you, you gotta do the three: do the trending, do the fast, and also do the foundation. But mostly the foundation. Keep doing foundation. It's gonna help you so much. Foundation is what I do 24/7. So, and also between this long break, I lost a lot of students. I lost a lot of students, but I could see in their social media they were exploring other teachers, which is a good thing because I usually used to tell my students, you need to take class with that teacher, need to take class with that teacher as well. Go do this, do that, for them to get the experience because um, I'm not that kind of teacher that is afraid, oh, I'm going to lose my student. No, the student doesn't belong to nobody. People come and learn from you. And if you're good at what they do, they always come back for something. And my YouTube is there. There's a lot of stuff there they can research. I did a lot of study in the past 10 years, and I put a lot of good stuff there in my YouTube. People can always come and go. And it's very cheap. It's $1 subscription. You can get the beginners subscription. You can get the advanced with the documentaries. There's so many things people can choose from. Yeah, the best thing about all this is that I am happy for me, and that's most important. If I'm happy and my students also happy for me, I'm happy for everything. So thank you. My name is Manuel Kanza, and this is my short story on how I got back to dancing.